Hey guys, welcome to Chasing Butterflies episode 4. Yeah, so I'm over here in Eastwatch. You saw how to get here in the last episode. And today I'm going to show you how to get down to the Strength Shrine. I say down to, but it's really up. So you're going to want to leave about midnight and not die to creepers. That'd be great. But you're going to want to leave about midnight. And make sure you take a lot of food. Notice in my hotbar how I have about, oh god, I gotta run. I have about a stack of food. You're not going to need that much, but you're going to need quite a bit because the buff does give a 5-minute hunger debuff. Once you're past that gauntlet, you should be good on mobs pretty much all the way to our first stop point, which is Snufflepig Falls. It's that fall area right there. You're going to want to leave about midnight, and you'll get here, Snufflepig Falls lookout point. There's nothing really here. The one thing of note is the chest that's down here. Always make sure that before you jump down like I just did, that you should check for any mobs that happen to be around. But in here, there's often things like mushrooms and dead bushes and leaves and sticks, and you can forage there. It resets every day, roughly. But this is Snufflepig Falls. This will be one of your most important points when going to visit the shrine. Make sure you make a stop here, check the chests, so on. But it's usually a pretty safe area. And really, all you gotta wait and watch out for is things like that. You can't really see the moon here, but when it's right around, 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere right around, actually might be closer to 3:30, but right when the moon's right about there, you want to start heading up the waterfall. And it's really not a hard trek to get to the strength thing. Just go on up the waterfall. Sorry if you can hear people moving around in the background. But yeah, just walk on up. And be careful of mobs, because if there are mobs down at the bottom of this, you can get shut off and die very easily. So always keep an eye out. Every time you're on SHO, just keep an eye out for everything. While I'm moving up here, just a quick reminder, if you want to check out anything in Valgard up to the Eastern Commons Eastwatch area, just go ahead and check out episodes 1 through 3 in this series. So once you head up the waterfall, you're going to want to head and follow the water all the way up to here. Once you get up here, you're going to see a statue. It's very noticeable. It's got some light. Just hop on over there. Usually it's pretty safe up here because there's not many people to spawn stuff, but again, keep an eye out because there are some places where mobs can hide and jump out at you. But this place is called the Victor. It doesn't do anything to my knowledge. You just sit here, it's the Victor. It's an interesting statue. It's cool. It's lit up. And it's a very good checkpoint for when you're actually heading to this strength, what do I call it, shrine. And the shrine is called a shrine to Agapantha, I think. Sorry for the clouds, but it'll live. But once you get past the Victor, you want to follow this line right here. Just going to run along it. Again, keep an eye out for mobs. And you want to be able to time yourself so that just as dawn is coming, you're hitting right around where you're going to get to an area covered in bones. And you'll see what I mean in a second. So, again, bring lots of food. It is quite a trek. So, you see dawn coming up. You want it to be dawn just as you're getting to a point where you have to jump up. So, we're going to walk along here. Just hoppity-doo. And you want it to be dawn. You timed it right. Should be right around now. I'm just going to hop all the way over here. You just take a short left and follow the path over here. So the reason to come here is it's a strength buff that I believe lasts for 90 minutes, which is a huge buff. It makes your durability last so much longer. And the reason why you want to come here during the day is right there. There are strays that spawn. They're called revenants. And they're pretty nasty, so you don't want to get them, especially not while you're blind, because you do have a little bit of blindness as soon as you hit this button. You just follow up the blindness. Good job. You follow the dragon skeleton, and you come to it's Agapantha. The shrine to Agapantha. Come right up next to the button, and you click it. And you'll have blindness for 10 seconds, and hunger 1 for 5 minutes, which is just like eating zombie flesh. It's not that bad. But you'll grab that, and you'll start heading back down, because you don't want to be out in the open during the night. So you keep heading this way. And we're going to head to our next big point of interest. I'm trying to keep this video pretty short because there's a lot of ways that this video can get really long if I'm not paying too much attention. So head down back this way. Just be very careful. You don't want to take too much fall damage. And watch my hunger drain down. You can sprint there if you want to, but as soon as you get down to there, which the same way you headed up, you're going to take a left, and you're going to cut diagonally across. You're going to follow these spine bones, because that is a very large dragon, if you couldn't tell before. And we're going to head right along here. Follow these spine bones all the way down. Once you get to that glowstone, you know that you've gone down far enough. You come over here and there's a cave. This is called the Bone Caves. Where we're heading to now is the Bone Caves entrance, the Bone Caves rest area. And if you're heading here from East Commons, it might be a bit difficult to get to because there's usually some mobs down that way. But we're going to keep going. We're going to head over here, and here we're just going to check the chests because some people leave some stuff in here, which I'll do now because I've got a pretty full inventory. Just head in here and eat a little bit. It's safe in here. And welcome to the Bone Caves rest area. It's pretty simple to get to, and after this, after these 3 minutes are up, I'll go ahead and show you how to get back down to Valgard. So, I'll be there in just a second. I'm not going to cut or anything because I'm a moron and I don't know how to do that efficiently, so yeah, that's not what we're going to do. What we're going to do instead is I'm going to sit here and talk to you and we'll have a one-on-one discussion for a little while, okay? So, yeah, I hope you're enjoying, I hope you're enjoying, chasing butterflies. I don't know if the audio's okay, I don't know if my voice annoys you or anything, but I'm hoping I'm helping out some of you guys. But we're right in the Bone Caves area, and if you follow that point right there, you hear some zombies, so be careful when you're coming out, because creepers and zombies like to hang around in this area. Yep, see? I'm gonna go somewhere where it's slightly safer, because they're falling on my head. So yeah, I picked up 1 flesh there, because we're trying to keep track of how much food I'm using here. Yeah, he picked up the rest of it. So I've got 57 flesh, so I picked up 1 flesh. Got 1 minute and 30 seconds left. As I was saying, hey there, Blazeport, in there is a side dungeon called the Paralog Dungeon. Sorry. But in there's the Paralog Dungeon, and that's where you used to be able to get Gravebound, but you can't anymore because that's been removed. They're going to put in a separate system eventually. But in there is the Paralog Dungeon, which is full of cave spiders and stuff like that. It's an interesting place to go. So after you hit your strength buff, which doesn't show here, but as far as I can tell, it is a 90-minute buff. So for most people in SHO, that means until they die. And yeah, got about 40 seconds left, which is, you know, just like we've eaten regularly. So we're going to go ahead and head out of the bone caves. And from here, we're going to check our 6. Okay. There's a skeleton over there. We're not going to fight that. It's almost daytime, or it's almost nighttime again, and it's raining, which really sucks, but it's okay. So we're going to continue on. And to get back to the East Watch from here, or if you're coming from the opposite direction to get to the bone caves, you just follow along here, right? And you want to just come out here and hang a right and follow the mountain back, and eventually you'll see Valgard or East Watch from here. Again, careful of mobs, keep an eye out. If you're coming the opposite direction, you just follow it and take a left, and once you saw the stone brick up there and up there, then you will start heading up the mountain until you start seeing that big cave. So we're going to be a little bit more reckless now and just run back, since I really don't fancy dying out here. Yeah. And you'll see a bit more of this area, I believe, in the next episode. I might have a co-host in the next episode, so have fun with that. Again, just follow the stone mountain, and once you get about to that big opening right there, hang a left just slightly. And the best way to get around here, since there's always a ton of mobs underneath these trees, the best way to get around there is to just skirt around entirely. Try not to get hit too much because, yeah, bad things can happen. Okay, we're back at Eastwatch, and it shouldn't take you too long to get that strength buff. It's a huge bonus to beginners because it lets you be a lot stronger early game than you otherwise would be. So, I hope y'all enjoyed and hope y'all learned something, and I hope to see you next time on Catching Butterflies. So, we're chasing butterflies. I don't remember what I named this series. So, thank you all, and see you next time.